most definitely.
Most definitely.
And I think we're just like at the pinnacle of this right now.
Mm-hmm.
So the Happy Feet dance group, because this is the important part right now. How did that form, and how did you guys manage to meet and know each other?
Okay. It all started with one day, you know, I was done high school. I was actually finished high school. And I just had to get a few more 1, 2 credits. So I wasn't really all too worried. I decided to go downtown, treat myself. I was working too, so I made a bunch of bread. I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna go treat myself, right? This was around the time where You're a Jerk came out and
Yeah,
such
yeah.
and such. And I was like learning a bunch of moves and stuff like that. And I changed my whole wardrobe. I went from back in the early 2000s, I would have like basketball jerseys, bathing ape, the big bape,
Yeah.
G Unit,
Yeah.
the G Unit clothing line, all of that, the gorilla tees, all them things there. And then I was like transitioning from that, like from FUBU to like Vans and things.
Yeah.
So I went downtown, right? I was like, it was like my second time downtown, and I was like, yo, I don't want to be lost. I don't want to be lost. So I'm walking along the Queen Street, the Queen Strip, right? And I go into the store called Bang On, and it's like you could customize your own like shirts
Oh,
and whatever,
shit.
whatever. So you
Bang On,
post
yeah.
your own thing. I had to, it's Toon time, my
Yeah,
bad.
yeah,
Bang
yeah.
on.
You know?
Oh, shit.
So as I'm like looking for a shirt and I, customize a shirt, these two guys walk in and then they're dressed like me. Skinny jeans and everything. It's because that's around like Your Jerk was popping.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just like, I don't know if these guys are actual dancers or jerkers or even, you know, people that are just like hopping the wave at the time, because there's a lot of those types of people that
Yeah,
just hop the
exactly,
wave
man.
and then they just jump off after it subsides and then
Yeah.
a new wave happens,
Yeah, most
Mhm.
definitely.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm staring at one guy, like Shannon, abstract. And then he looks back at me, he's like, what's this? This guy's weird, whatever. And then they're talking. I'm like, you know what? I'm not gonna be shy. I'm just gonna say, I'm just like, yo, do you guys jerk? And he's like, yeah, we do. I'm like, you're a jerk. And then he's like, yeah. And then we just went into full blown conversation. You know how you just meet those people and you
Yep.
just go
Yeah.
Yep.
instantly. So that's what happened. And then we're just like, yeah, let's keep in touch. Exchange numbers, everything. And then that was it, right? And then it was just like we called each other. It's like, yo, we have to think of a name. We have to think of a name. And then we went with a whole bunch of names like Master Jerks and some nerd jerks, some
Oh,
stupidness, foolishness. I'm just like, I'm like, those are just didn't really sit well.
Yeah.
And then we did some like videos. We went in the basement. We went in the hallway. Like, you know what I mean? And then we came up with Happy Feet. And I was like, yeah, that's what we should do, Happy Feet, because jerking
For sure.
consists in the footwork and this and that. And then everyone was on board, you know? And then after that came in like the forming of the group. And I got a random call one day, like after school times. And it's like, yo, come to the school, come to school. And I come to the school, right? We're gonna shoot our first video. Come to the school. Tell me how I come to the school. I'm already having fangirls looking at me. It's like,
Yeah.
it's too gay. I'm like walking through the school. I'm like, what the hell? We didn't even make a freaking video yet. Like, how are people
Yeah.
knowing me? So go there and then we all link up and then it's like the crew had like 13 people in the beginning. Like it was huge. But there's like we were surrounded by girls, like the whole how when you walk in a high school and this locker's like girls,
True.
movie thing.
Yeah.
I'm just walking in the middle like, whoa. I'm like, you know what I mean? I'm just like, I'm shy. I'm just like, whoa. I'm like, this is crazy. This is just our first video and we're getting clout like this.
Already.
No.
Like, you know what I mean? It was crazy. So we made the crew was formed. We made our first video and everything. The first video just popped immediately. And then, whatchamacallit, we started getting a name for ourselves. People start talking. The internet was talking. Facebook was talking. And then from there, it's just like all these other crews just came out of the woodwork. It's like Fresh Kids, Fly, friggin' Super Duper Jerks, and Canadian and Canada Jerks, and all these types of crews and things like that. Crews from Windsor, crews from Jane. There was actually a crew from Jane and Finch, but they were kind of scared to dance because what they were surrounded by. You know what I mean? So they kind of catered to us, and then But yeah, all I'm saying was there's all these crews that are coming out of the woodwork, and the majority of them had beef with us. For some reason, they didn't like us, didn't like the way we dressed. And it's like, wait, we dress like jerks, but we just dress different than you. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Everyone just, the thing is that everyone had their own their own different sauce that they brought to the table in a different style, you know? So when we had a 13 group, like a 13-man group, it started to subside down because we started to see who was really with the group to like, you know, dance and
Yeah.
make a name for ourselves versus who was just like clout and just want groupies and girls and this
exactly,
and that and never really were serious in the first place and they didn't even know what to do besides the rejects. Like what? No, bro, you're not a dancer. You're a clout chaser.
This
Stop it.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Most
and then we chopped down the group chopped down from 13 to 8 to 7 to 6. And yeah, and that's how Happy Feet got big. And then we used to just dance randomly downtown. As soon as we start dancing on that square, crowds form. Doesn't matter where we go in the subway, we're in the train, people are watching. Like you know what I mean? And we got a huge following. We had people hating, we had girls loving us, we had guys hating us. Like here's a another good example. It was like Christmas Eve, me and just Abstract, just two members go inside Eaton Center. We go inside Eaton Center, right? They're just goon, you know. We call them the baggy daddies, right?
Yeah, exactly.
And then he's just grilling. He's grilling. He's like, look at these guys. Yo, their waist, da da da. And then there's a bunch of girls hanging out with him. The girl turns around and says, oh my God, Toon. And I'm just like, oh, hey. And the man's like, oh.
Yeah.
You know?
Yo.
Hey, yo.
Yo.
Hey, yo.
Yeah, man.
Oh shit. Never mind.
Well,
Can't say
yeah.
shit.
Well, yeah. And then after
yeah.
that was it, yo.
Yo.
Yeah.
Wow, most definitely, man. Same thing for you, Carlos?
Oh fuck. So how did I came in the crew? Oh man, this is like
Oh, I forgot to add that part, by the way.
which part?
The part where you get into the crew.
That doesn't even
But
work.
that's literally after that happened.
Yeah, nah, most
basically.
definitely.
You know, my introduction with these guys is the most interesting one where it's like I met somebody who had a crew already, right? And they wanted me to be part of their crew. And they're like, yo, we're going to a what is it that you guys had at downtown behind Enos Center when we first met? Where you guys had like we guys invited all the crews.
Oh, it was actually a music video, to be honest. Yes, that's
yeah,
how
for
we
sure.
met. It was a music video, right?
It wasn't a music. You guys had like it's like your own event where you called out all the crews. And
Oh yeah,
everybody
no,
came in.
no. Scratch that. It wasn't that. I
Yeah.
was thinking about something else because
true,
there was
true.
a music video that we
Yeah.
did, and there was other crew, but it was like a crump crew, and then
Yeah,
it was like
most
when
definitely.
Honey Cocaine was popping at the
Yeah,
time.
nah,
She
exactly.
was there, and then some other guys, and then
exactly.
you know what I mean. But anyways,
Yeah, so-
that's a different video.
Yeah, so
The video where we met Carlos was when we did Team Canada. So
Yeah.
basically
Team
we
Canada.
combined all the jerk crews, combined all styles. I'm just like, go come here,
Yeah,
dance,
exactly,
everyone.
man.
We just make a big video, you know, squash the beef. That's what the main
Yeah.
purpose of the video was to squash the beef.
Ah,
you know?
that's what that video
Yeah.
was for.
Yeah,
Okay, because
exactly.
no
Yeah.
wonder why Fly Ones was there. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So so I got the invite from this other crew, and this guy was like, yo, you should be part of my crew. Like, yo,
Yeah.
we're gonna go to the spot. I'm like, all right, cool. But the joke was I kind of like what he was saying about his former
Yeah.
crew members. I only knew a little bit.
Yeah.
But I still came in presenting myself. So now when I'm there, I'm thinking, okay, yo, there's a bunch of people here. This is crazy, right? And then I was confused at first because when we came in, everybody had to be kind of quiet because you guys were shooting. When you guys were walking, saying like, yo,
Yeah.
Happy Feet, Team Canada, da 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 da. And then everybody got down. Once I saw everybody got down, I was just like, yo, this is something else. Like I fucks with this heavy. And then I was just like absorbing it, like just watching because I'm not even
man.
I don't jerk, but watching all these guys get down is amazing to me, you know?
Yeah.
But one of the members, Fro, I think was Fro's idea to change like he was like, yo, we got some crumpets here, we got like hip hop dancers, so
Yeah,
let's switch
exactly.
the scenario a little bit. And I
Yeah.
think that's when I stepped in. And when I stepped in, I did my thing, you know what I mean? And I guess when I did my thing, everybody was amazed by it because they're like, yo, who the fuck is this guy?
True,
Because
true.
everybody kind of knew each other.
True.
I was really the new kid on the block, right? And then I remember after, you can even see it in the video, like after me done freestyling, John came up to me, he was like, yo, you're sick. Da, 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 da. I'm like, yeah. So after that, I dipped, and then I didn't really. I saw John like once in a while.
Yeah,
Like he
no,
used to
most
work
definitely,
at
yeah.
was it American something?
American Apparel.
American
Yeah.
Apparel. I used to work at American Apparel, right? So like I would see John a lot, but like we never really talk much. Just be like, yo,
Yeah,
it
no,
was good. Da, 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 da,
no.
da. Now this was 2000 and either 2009, somewhere,
Yeah, no, most definitely.
somewhere around that
In the
gap.
early 2010s.
Yeah,
Let's
true.
just say
2011.
2012 was when we did the Much Music thing,
Yeah,
right?
2012.
So let's just say that 2012 came and John hits me up on Twitter, DMs me on Twitter. He's like, "Yo, we're having a competition at Much Music. We would love for you to join us for this competition, right? Because in my like how I looked at it, that was like because I knew jerk and choreography you guys are good at, but I feel like there's something missing with your crew. You know what I mean? Because all you guys are jerkers. Don't get me. Fro
Mhm.
was like the only
Yeah,
like
exactly.
Fro loved the twins and
Yeah.
I love the twins, so that's why I knew
Yeah, exactly.
me and him were
man.
gonna
Yeah,
be like
yeah.
something else, you know. So, and then where was the practice? Coxwell was it at the
Yeah.
community
Coxwell,
center?
that community
Yeah.
center.
So like they're like, yo, it's coming to Coxwell.
It was
Well,
funny. It was in a hood. We didn't
True,
even know.
true.
You didn't know when we went there as goods
everywhere. You know what I'm saying? So.
Yeah.
So imagine me traveling from the west, going all the way to Coxwell, you know, for the rehearsal
Yeah,
and stuff like
exactly,
that,
man.
and that's pretty much like. And to be honest, I think I was only there for like. I was supposed to be there for just the Much Music thing, but we didn't expect
You know,
everything to take off
yeah, exactly.
afterwards. I think after that is when I was like officially like a
Yeah,
member with
no,
that.